What's happening, L2G community? How's it going out there in your neck of the woods? I'm looking very studious today. For this week's video, I thought I would take it back to some nutrition, specifically vitamin D. Should you take a vitamin D supplement? Well, I learned in therapy a long time ago that I should never start a sentence with "you should," or "you always," or "you never." So I'm not going to tell you if you should or not, but I am going to give you some information so you can, on vitamin D, that you might not know about vitamin D, so then you can make an educated decision for yourself on whether you should take a supplement or not. So first off, vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. Fat-soluble vitamins are easily stored in the body, in your liver to be specific, and body fat. This is coming straight from my sports nutrition studies. I am a sports nutritionist. Certified, and this is coming straight from those studies, so it's not me making any claims out there. All right, so fat-soluble vitamins, specifically vitamin D, require bile, fats, and minerals in order to be absorbed into your digestive tract. Since fat-soluble vitamins are stored in the body, they don't need to be consumed daily in your diet, unless your intake is consistently below the RDA, okay? So what is the RDA, the recommended daily allowance? For vitamin D is 400 IU. So one thing you might not know about vitamin D is that it is toxic. So meaning like you can consume, if you consume too much on a regular basis, if you pop in vitamin D supplements at like 20,000 IU on a regular basic, it becomes toxic in adults, and I think 1,800 IU in children. Yeah, 1,800 IU in children, it becomes toxic in children. So what are the toxicity systems? So first of all, if you're taking a vitamin D, 400 IU is your regular, or your RDA, recommended daily allowance. If you're taking like 20,000 IU for a few weeks at a time, you might start seeing some symptoms of toxicity, and that's like unusual thirst. There's some other internal toxicity that could happen, which is calcium deposits in the blood vessel walls, liver, lungs, kidneys, and stomach, which result in kidney stones. So I just don't think people know that vitamin D is a toxic vitamin. Also, sore eyes, urinary urgency, diarrhea, vomiting, itchy skin, weight loss, irritability, mental and physical retardation, as extreme as that. So just know that about vitamin D. Vitamin D is best, I think we all know, to get through sunshine. It can be generated in the body through sunshine on untanned skin and unadulterated skin, meaning no suntan lotion. It could also be absorbed or through the diet. Through sunshine, vitamin D is acquired through sunshine light when UV rays act on the oils of the skin to produce vitamin D, which is then absorbed into the body. Vitamin D is acquired through the diet when it is absorbed with fats through the intestines. Okay? Normally, vitamin D pills are not recommended for reasons listed above, the toxicity reasons. Reasons that I said earlier. And also, vitamin D is stored. So, vitamin D is the most toxic of all vitamins. So do not go above the recommended daily allowance. So my suggestion would be get your blood work done, check to see where your vitamin D is at. And then, if you need to make adjustments there, you can take a vitamin D pill for a while if you're worried about going into the sun. But let me say something about the sun. It is the best way to get vitamin D, and as long as you're not getting too much of it, sun is the source of all energy. Go out and get 20 or 30 minutes of sun on your skin, and then go ahead and cover up or use suntan lotion. So I love to get my vitamin D through sun. I did have my blood work done recently in San Antonio, and it was a little low, probably because it was wintertime and we were indoors a lot. So I did take a pill to get it back up, and now we're back out in the sunshine. But sunshine, if you get too much of it, that's when you start to have the skin burn and the skin cancer. It's just, I encourage people not to be afraid of 20 or 30 minutes of unadulterated sun. It's just like food or just like anything else. If you eat too much food, you're going to gain weight. If you eat just the right amount of food, you're not going to gain weight. It's the same with sun. If you get too much sun, you're going to get burnt and then increase your risk of skin cancer. But if you get just the right amount of sun, man, it's amazing for your health, your energy, and your vitamin D levels. So, also, one last note. Vitamin D works best with vitamin A and C and choline and calcium and phosphorus. So vitamin D, you can't just take that pill and lack in everything else and expect to get what you need from vitamin D. Everything works together. All our food, all our vitamins, all our minerals, the whole world, nature, humans, everything works together. So there you have it. That's the information. 400 IU is the daily recommended daily allowance. Get your blood levels, get your blood taken, check your levels, and then make an educated decision from there. All right, L2G, I hope this was helpful for you. Leave a comment if it was. And until next time, much love. Peace out.